I know we are dealing with deep topics, but remember this is inner work. And with that said, welcome to the Law of One study channel. I am Robert, your humble narrator and host. Today's session from A Wanderer's Handbook is a discussion on despair. Alienation can become despair when time cycles long enough, bringing nothing but seeming pain. I look at me, looking at me in a faded antique mirror, glanced accidentally to the left, saw myself out of the side of my eyes. An old, red-haired man. Looking lethargically down the next row of things and stuff in the gray Seattle afternoon. Not hopeful, not quite bored, just dead inside. That place where the dreams used to live. Those of QO attempt to speak to this despair. May each wanderer find comfort in the knowledge that it cannot but help contributing positively to the planetary vibration, even with what seems to be gross mismanagement of time and energy. Yet still, in that very basic alienated mindset, there dwells that vibration which is fuller with light. This very alienation is simply a surface symptom of a deep and spiritual gift. Comfort yourself when the heart is heavy and the feelings bruised with the knowledge that you are being of service. You are doing that which you came to do. You may find ways to do it better, but you are not failing no matter what it seems like. I know a gentleman of exceedingly keen sensitivity with a long history of being on the outside looking in. Despite impressive professional achievements, tries to express how he changes despair to loving sacrifice. I think that we are all more or less aware of the sacrificial aspects of our lives and desire to make both the offering and the reception accord with our highest ideals. Now, taking all thoughts of elitism out, one can well frame the path of the wanderer as a sacrificial one, for we wanderers are here, once we awaken, to offer up the remainder of our entire incarnation. We are learning much as we move through it, and hopefully we are gaining polarity as we live a life in faith. But the entire jest of living on earth is an offering of self. However, many wanderers have been so beaten by these earth vibrations that they take an aloft point of view to assuage the pain of being here. I was always striving to find some kind of homeostasis, acceptance, or peace of mind from the incessant, relentless, but never really found it for any substantial period. The spells of cosmic consciousness in 1943 and 1967 being the obvious exception. These periods lasted for weeks. They were characterized by feelings of expansiveness, joy, of identification with the universe. a pervading oneness and unity that I have been struggling to regain ever since, but without much success. I am, at this point in time-space, a somewhat lonely and lost individual, although in the past I have had other experiences. I do not feel alien from this planet. In fact, I feel deeply for the beauty of this earth and have an abiding love for all the creatures of nature. Yet I feel removed from the people of this earth. Those of QO say, these wanderers have within them the distant and dimly lit memory of their origin as being from elsewhere. And in many cases, this feeling is in the form of what you may call a kind of homesickness or alienation from the planetary influences and vibrations that are of a more disharmonious nature within this third density influence. However, each entity in the heart of its being is aware that though there is a home that may be located elsewhere, the true home of all seekers of light and servants of the one Creator is within that service and within that light that comes from only one source, the one Creator. And each may take solace in knowing that the Creator resides within each entity and shines the light of love and service to all equally. Oh, how beautifully said, QO. Thank you so much. It's been a blessing. This is Robert. Thank you for joining me. Be in peace, my brothers and sisters. This is Robert, and this is my little personal advice. It's very easy in this world to become despaired and feel alone. If you feel like your meditation times aren't helping you, find someone to talk with. I care about you. I love you. And the creation loves you. I hope you'll join me for our next session. I love you.